welcome everybody. As you can see here, this is Coach Josh Greenwich. He is from the University of North Carolina, and I've decided to go with another NCAA Dynasty series. I know in the past that they have not come out as planned. Things have gotten in the way, and even now with the kind of slow down of videos, I am trying to get caught up. As you can see here, he is a more pass heavy offense. He's very aggressive on both the offense and defensive side of the ball. But what team is he going to coach? I wanted a team that didn't really have much established at the time. I wanted someone who was kind of low, Louisiana Tech, but I wanted to go with Memphis. And as you see here, I'm going back and forth so you guys can see 72 overall offense, 70 overall defense. This is the perfect team in the American Conference, not the biggest. As you see here, Memphis has struggled in the past 4 years, and we're hoping to turn this team around. But let's start off with the depth chart of the Memphis Tigers. And Coach Greenwich is now the new head coach of this Memphis team. So, of course, we have to evaluate players right away. And starting off with the quarterback impact player, Jacob Karam. He is a pocket passer. He's a senior. Also, senior Will Gilchrist. As you see here, we're going to go through, see what the overall, and it looks like Gilchrist is more of a runner than he is a passer. Spin move, not that great, but with quarterbacks, you can't necessarily right away think about the spectacular catch. So not going to be throwing any halfback passes to these guys, but looks to me like Karam has the bigger arm with the 86 overall power and an 81 accuracy. Next up, another impact player, starting off with the running backs, Brandon Hayes, and then Jay Strebe. Carl Harris is going to be the third down back, and let's look at some of the offensive players. 76 overall, 75 with K'Wan Malone, Randy Travis, Telvin Jones, and Jesse Milson, the starting tight end, who's a 70 overall. And guys, I'm not going to spend too much time. We're just going down to see what their overalls are. I've taken my time and actually looked through most of this to see what they are. But if you guys want me to do this, let me know later on. But again, this is just a quick flow through. As you guys can see, they're lower 70s. Some are close to high 70s. But for the most part, excuse me, most of them are going to be in the lower 70s. And we're going to have to use both game experience as well as recruiting to get these players better for next year. We're not looking entirely to go downhill for this, but as you can see, Charles Harris is our impact player in the middle linebacker spot for this defense, and Wynton McManus, even though he's not an impact player, seems to me like he might play a very important role down the stretch. So again, Lonnie Valentine, a senior, Anthony Watson, a senior. A lot of these guys have a lot of seniors in place to start, so we can use this in order to work towards a better team next year. I didn't want to have someone established, have someone with great teams. This is going to be a struggling team. I wanted something realistic. I wanted something that's not too much of a challenge, I wanted something that was a great challenge, but not too much of a challenge in a tough conference. The American Conference, no offense, is not the greatest there. And I wanted to put this on here because I don't like starting off with no games. I like to see what my team is the first week. I don't like getting behind in that. So we took Arkansas State off from, I believe, the fifth week of games, and we put them at the first week. So we got rid of a week, but we also put it on the first week because I like playing that team. I don't usually like playing the FCS teams, but I didn't want to change or mess with their schedule the first year. So, looks like we have the schedule set. It's time to start off with recruiting. And recruiting is a very essential part of college football. And it looks to me like we have needs right away with both of our quarterbacks, first and second string, being seniors, and they're going to be gone next year. Brandon Hayes and also Strebe are both seniors at the running back position. And middle linebacker, we have Harris, who's a senior, who's probably the best player on the team outside of offense. And the strong safety, even though Valentine, the free safety, is going to be gone after this year as well. And we have to get a punter. So, that being said, I'm going to go. You guys can see that we have positions needed and seen. So I'm going to let this play through, search for some athletes, put the recruiting board up. And again, guys, thank you for checking this out. Hopefully you guys will enjoy this. Hopefully I can stay with it a little bit better than what I have in the past. With that being said, I'm going to let you guys see the recruiting board set up, and I'll catch you back at the end. Alright, and that is it for the setup of the recruiting board. Hopefully you guys agreed with some of my understandings. Hopefully we found some people that you liked. Hopefully let me know what recruits you like. Let me know what recruits you think will be better. We will be not updating every week with the recruits, but there will be times where we have bye weeks. See where we are standing with the recruits. See what we need to do. See where we need to pick up. With that being said, we are ready to start this season with Coach Greenwich and the Memphis Tigers. Hopefully you guys stay tuned next week, and I'll possibly get these out every Friday. With that being said, I hope you have a great day, and we'll see you next time. Check out my other videos on the channel, and I hope you're having a great week. Peace.